What's good? It's Explicit Critics. We're here with our 20 subscriber special. Hallelujah. Nah, we're here for
Lord of mercy.
for our review of Warcraft.
Start this shit.
Here with D Wills. We got
Callous.
Johnny.
your boy Mooks.
B.
And we just saw Warcraft. We just came back from the theater. We haven't talked about it, conversed about it, or anything with each other yet.
They saw Warcraft
2 hours ago.
That's exactly what you fucking
I
said
know.
for what's the other
like
movie?
every movie. Like, why are you here? Alright. B,
But
what
you
you
didn't
think of
notice
the
your
movie
player
that
card.
you saw?
Sucks dick.
I saw maybe the first 20 minutes. It was alright. I didn't know what was going on. I'm not familiar with the game or anything like that. Like, I had seen it before. Like, stuff looked familiar, but couldn't tell you anything about it. It was interesting. Didn't know what was going on, but knocked out.
How the fuck are you gonna say it's interesting in 20 minutes?
Because shit happened in the first 20 minutes.
I mean, it was interesting.
Then why'd you
stuff,
fall asleep?
Because I was tired. Then I woke up and saw little pieces of stuff that's going on, and then passed out again.
Mooks, what'd you think of the movie?
I thought it was decent. Just like, if you turn it off, it's kind of hard to follow. It wasn't really that interesting, but the action scenes were, it's like a good moderate movie.
Yeah.
Let's say the special effects were really nice.
You were the only one that played the game though, right? Out of all of us?
Yeah.
Yes, I played the game. I wasn't like involved in the game, if that makes sense. I was just
You just played it before.
playing. Like, I wasn't
He
even
was
fuck
being
about
the
the
cheap
story.
motherfucker.
Yeah.
It's like I always wanted to kill motherfuckers and farm shit.
Go on quests and shit.
Yeah.
All I know about South Park. What?
Yeah.
Damn it. All I know about South Park is that Warcraft is that episode on South Park.
And that's what makes it so funny if you play the game. You basically do that shit.
Yeah.
We're gonna
farm
fucking sheep all day. Kill these fucking spiders.
That's all
We
I
need to kill
know.
5,599 spiders.
So, I mean, I didn't have any expectation. I didn't know what the fuck this thing was gonna be about, but I liked it. I thought it was fine, decent. I mean, it's exhausting the first half to like pay attention because I don't know what the fuck anything is going on. I don't know the lore, but like after that halfway point, it starts to pay off. I guess. I liked it.
I guess.
I thought.
You can't say shit.
No, you said I guess.
Yeah, I know, and you can't say shit.
I can say whatever the fuck
Anyways.
I want.
He really
God.
wants to guess.
I think I probably liked it more than everybody.
Oh, I don't know.
Really?
Yeah, I thought it was pretty fucking nice. I thought this shit was about to be fucking garbage. Especially the reviews that I've heard, like, it's not that good of a video game movie. I thought that was the best video game movie probably ever because there's no good ones.
What? Prince of Persia?
Prince
I
of
haven't
Persia
seen
was
that
whack. Prince of Persia was fucking whack.
Hitman?
No.
You
No.
like Hitman?
Nah.
Okay, that was kind of whack.
But yeah, I didn't really know shit about
Need for
this.
Speed?
Was garbage.
God damn it.
Fucking garbage. Yeah, but I didn't really know much about Warcraft other than it was a video game. I didn't know the difference between World of Warcraft and Warcraft. Is it the same shit?
That's different
They're
things?
different things?
I don't know. There's different things.
Yeah, because isn't there a Warcraft game and there's World of Warcraft?
I thought that was
Are they like
I
totally
played
different?
World of Warcraft, which is
Okay.
the MMORPG.
I thought they were the same thing.
I think. Oh, well, maybe it is. I don't
I mean,
fucking
and
know.
it probably could be without...
Yeah,
Because World of Warcraft is the open world MMO.
Oh, okay. Maybe that's what it was.
So I guess there might be an
Maybe that's what it was.
RPG one.
But I knew like the very basics that it was Azeroth. I knew that was the world. I didn't know the orcs were like such beasts. I thought they were like
They're
kind of
big
like
as shit.
I thought they were like
Yeah.
Lord of the Rings orcs, not like Hulks running around.
Yeah.
That's exactly what I was thinking of.
Yeah.
This is like
So,
Planet
I mean, not the
Hulk.
powers, but like their look. It was like, okay, these dudes are just Hulks. So I didn't know all that shit.
That's why I
but
liked it.
no, that's not why I liked it at all. I fucking hate anything that bites Hulk usually, but No, they just did good with the world building. Like, in the CGI, the whole movie was CGI and all of it looked good.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I was
dude.
amazed at how well they pulled that off.
The graphics were really nice.
And
All
all
parts,
the
all
different
parts.
places looked really good. Like, yeah, it's not fucking Lord of the Rings, but it made me think like, oh, this is a full world.
Mm-hmm.
So that was cool. But yeah, I thoroughly enjoyed it.
Well,
Yeah,
I love this movie. Just kidding. I didn't really care for it. I don't know, because I didn't understand it, and there's just a lot of things that I didn't get, but I like the characters, but
Which characters?
Name one.
I think
I can't
the
remember.
actress was Paula Patton that played what's her face.
Oh, yo,
I
she
like
was the
Patton.
best. She was the best in the movie.
Paula Patton, I think. Her name.
The green bitch?
The light skinned.
Yeah,
With
Mrs.
the toothpicks for.
Okay, yeah.
Mrs. What's that dude's name?
Robin Thicke.
Mrs. Thick. Yeah,
They ain't verified no more.
that's true. Oh, Mrs. Thick.
Yeah, but she was good in her role.
Anything else you gotta add? Jonathan?
Are we ready for spoilers?
Are you guys ready for spoilers?
Are you ready for spoilers? All right.
We're about to spoil the shit out of this movie. Just kidding, nah.
It was so fucking bad. I'm kidding.
All right, spoilers for real. Here we go. I liked it. A lot.
Good, you said that.
Which is surprising because this dude usually doesn't like these kind of movies.
Yeah. Medieval stuff are kind of I don't really care about.
Oh, you
I
don't
like
fuck with
this.
Lord of the Rings?
Nah.
I mean, like
Get the
I've
fuck
obviously
outta here.
watched them, but I mean, it's like I've seen it, so I mean, I don't have a reason to watch them again.
Damn.
You know?
So
That's why I think you would have liked it a lot if you fucking stayed awake.
Probably.
I like the world building, the
Like-
lore, all that shit.
I was interested in it. I just was so fucking tired.
Yeah, I was interested in the magic. I like the magic part because
Yeah.
they did a really good job on the
Yeah, they did.
special effects. So I was like, oh, but I wish there were more mages because there was only like 3.
I think I liked that part of it. That everyone couldn't do magic.
Yeah,
Well,
I like
what-
that. Okay, how is this dude even talking? 20 minutes and you got that much out of it?
Dude, I saw 2 dudes that could do magic and then the big green dude.
So 3.
So
Yeah.
3.
And that's it.
That's it.
See, I'm cool with that.
Okay.
But then
you're cool
but
with that
then-
because that's all you saw.
But then the main dude from the beginning,
Which one?
the guy
Okay.
that had the baby.
The orc.
Yeah, the orc that had the baby.
Doratan, I think his name.
Yeah, he became Grandmaster Mage Green Dude.
What?
What?
Oh
Yo, this motherfucker dreams or something.
Oh,
He
That
did.
dude got
nah,
fucked.
he got
Oh.
fucked.
And someone else that looked like him became
That nigga
Grandmaster.
did. He
did.
I mean, all the fucking orcs look similar.
That's racist, man.
Wow, man.
They all
They
look
did
the
all
same, huh?
Yeah, they did. Every
Yeah, they
last
do
one
look
of
the
them.
same.
I seen old dude get his hand blown off though.
Yeah, that was.
No, that was a different dude though, right?
Yeah, I know that was different. He was the
Oh.
leader. That guy was the leader.
Boomstick.
Yeah, he was the war commander, whatever. War chief.
Yeah, but okay, let's talk about the fucking negatives with the film first.
All right,
It started
slow. No, it started
slow.
cool.
No.
The beginning, that first scene with the orcs, I like that.
Okay, yeah, that was kind of cool. But it was, I mean, like, it was kind of hard to follow because they were kind of
Yeah.
moving too fast. Because they were like,
It's
oh, we're
like-
going to go to Stonewell or whatever.
We went to
So,
three
okay, now we're
different
gonna
worlds
go to
in
such and
2
such.
minutes.
Yeah, it's like
The
pick up
beginning.
one person
Yeah.
here and then we're going to teleport and go
it's
pick up
like,
the other nigga.
Here,
and
come here. We're going to the next scene, and then I was
It's like, what the
Kinda
fuck
what
just
it
happened?
was.
Like, why are we moving so much?
Okay, well then, here. Would you rather if the movie had a way simpler story and only be in a few locations?
no.
Then I don't think that's a negative. I just think it's
Well,
a negative for
you.
people.
It's a negative for you.
No, it's not a negative for me.
Could be. Could be.
It's not a
Could be
negative
no.
for me.
Could be yes,
It's-
it could be no.
I'm saying it wasn't a negative for me because I know for the people that played it, were probably following it perfectly. So it's
Yeah,
only the
for
people
people
that
that
aren't in
played
the
it.
know. So these filmmakers,
You notice how many people were
you
in
know
the theater
Civil War?
when we were in there?
You know Civil War?
Okay, yes, Civil War. Go ahead.
Okay, so people that haven't seen any of the other Marvel films, it's their fault. If you're going to see Warcraft and you haven't played the games, it's your fault. So the filmmakers, they don't need to fucking dumb it down for you and just keep it in like a few locations. If it's going too fast for you, then it's not their fault. It's just you maybe should have a little more background.
Yeah, do your fucking
I don't
homework.
think. No, I don't
It's
think
like
it's
Entourage,
the
like
fact.
the Entourage movie.
It's not the locations. It's just the pacing of it.
Well, yeah, the pacing was
That's
kind of whack.
But
That's mainly what I was saying. Within the 2
pacing.
minutes, it was like, okay, we just got here.
it's
You
it's
didn't even
left
realize
hard to keep
bad
up
quick.
with. You gotta
And then
keep
it was
up
like,
with.
You
okay,
didn't even
now
know
we're
that guy
leaving.
was the Guardian when you got there.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, they just say
You
we're
have
gonna
to pay
pick up the
attention.
Guardian.
You have to really pay attention. If you don't know anything about the lore, you have to pay attention. If you look away for a few minutes, you
Yeah.
miss something. So that's what we're saying. Pacing,
Well,
you gotta pay it.
Yeah, I agree that there was definitely pacing issues, but I followed everything in the film, but I couldn't tell you
I
like
still
one
followed
person's
it.
name besides the
Yeah.
Guardian, and I can't tell you his name. I just know he's the Guardian.
I like made a point.
But
in
like
my
I
mind.
know
gotta
everything, and it
remember
made
these
sense to
names.
me in the film, and I can see the different lands in the film, so it wasn't like that. It was just like, oh, this is oddly paced because you literally just jump cut from one location to another, and you could have done that all in one scene instead of fucking this scene jumbled, this scene jumbled, this scene jumbled. So I agree with that. I just don't think it was too much like knowledge thrown out at a viewer that hasn't seen Warcraft. Like, too bad. You should have known stuff about it.
Okay.
I don't.
Okay.
I know you can't argue.
Well,
It's alright.
The filmmakers, I do not think they were making it for general audiences. They're making it for the audience that
Which
are
I can
so
understand.
fans
but,
of this shit.
But they still have to. You still have to cater to them a little bit because if you're just targeting that one audience, they still have to make their money. You know what I mean?
Well, I've never played Warcraft in my life, and I barely knew anything about it, and I enjoyed the film, so they kind of catered
Okay,
to
that's
me.
like one. You're like at a solid good. He was like at a okay.
But he's never
no,
done
no,
it either.
this is
and he
good.
was
No, I
good.
liked it. I liked it.
Okay,
Like
he
I
fell
give it a
asleep.
high
And
rating.
he
So-
would have liked it. I guarantee you. He
I
would've
liked
it.
what I saw.
You just fell asleep.
I just didn't see that much.
So it wasn't good enough to keep you awake.
I fucking fell asleep on The Hobbit. I love that shit.
That shit's like 3 hours.
It's just long. I fell asleep during The Hobbit too, but we
But
also saw. it
I was
4
more
fucking
excited to
times.
see it than you were.
Any other
Yeah,
Cons?
actors. Fucking actors. I did not like the choices for almost everybody except for the half-breed. What's her name?
Gordy? No,
Yeah, whatever.
Mistake, yeah.
Gordo. Just kidding. The
Green
Guardian.
Lantern.
The Guardian was dope.
What about the one that was coming up to be the Guardian?
The kid?
You
I
liked
liked
him?
I liked
I
him.
fucking
saw him in the
hated
beginning.
him. I fucking
thought
hated
his
him.
character was nice.
Yeah.
I thought
His character was
nice.
nice. I did not like the actor they picked. Like, he seemed way too, like...
Like a pussy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think he was
cast-
supposed to be though.
Nah, he's
the
way
way-
too hard at the end of the film to be that.
Yeah, and the way he
yeah.
was coming up so fast, they were like, "Oh, he's gonna be the next."
Yeah, I was
And it
like,
was
what
like-
is he fucking...
They're like, "Oh, you have the ability," and it was just like, "You shouldn't be a puss." Then.
This is what I didn't like. It made it seem like anybody could have got trained and been as powerful
Yeah,
as him,
yeah.
and I don't like that
That's
shit.
another-
They need to be, like, unique. So, like, oh, it could have only been him to do it.
You know when they like first came in and was like, "Oh, he like left the whatever."
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it was like, but you. It was like, oh, how big is that? Though?
Yeah.
It's like, is that a good thing? Like, was
Yeah.
you far in the ranks then, or? And then when he got there, people were like, "Oh, fuck you! Like you left. Why are you coming back?"
There.
Yeah, they wrote him
It's like,
off.
oh,
real
okay.
quick.
Oh, so you're awake right now?
I saw that part.
Okay. So it's like,
It kind of
Oh.
leaves it. Well, I mean, the way it ended, it kind of leaves it open for a sequel. guess.
I hope they
That's
make
kind
a
of the point.
sequel.
Yeah.
I hope it makes
wanna
enough
see what
money to
happens.
make a sequel
I wanna
because
see
they
how that
deserved it,
starts.
especially how much like CGI manpower they had to do for this movie.
The amount
Like
of
they
effort.
deserve. Yeah.
In this
Little
movie,
Moses
is
scene.
well deserved.
I like
the whole
that little Moses.
I mean, Moses. Sorry, not Jesus. Might as well be.
Jesus in the raft.
little Moses.
Look it up. Bible.
Noah's Ark.
swallowed by a whale and
He's in there for 3 days.
woke up in the manger.
Reigned for 40 days and 40 nights,
In the raft.
and then he became Pharaoh.
That's basically what happened.
It's the whole Bible right there.
So yeah, that the pacing and there was some slow parts, but you don't want the whole movie to be action.
Yeah.
So I wasn't really down on the slow parts, but I feel like the actors, some of it wasn't good. I just didn't like. I liked the main like knight or whatever the fuck he was.
white
Commander.
He was alright.
The human?
Commander was.
Yeah, the human.
I didn't.
I
You
feel
didn't
like
like
they
him?
made him like
No.
too good.
Like, I cared about
Yeah,
everyone
like-
else more than him.
Like he didn't look.
Why was he
just
so good at
looks-
killing him?
Yeah, why is he like the
Yeah.
best fucking orc killer in the
See, I
world?
didn't have a
Cut that
problem with
dude's
it.
nuts
The only problem I had.
Oh, that pissed me off. I was like, the two top commanders
Yeah.
fighting, and it ends in one move.
Just slice
Just let
his
me
nuts
slide
off.
under this fool.
Yeah, but they
castrate
made
him.
the orcs seem super dumb, which makes sense because literally all those humans should have got smashed. Like that, none of humans should even survive. Like it shouldn't have even been a fight.
And they had dire wolves and shit.
So
Yeah, why didn't that wolf just fuck him up? Like, the wolf could have snuck up and smashed his ass.
did you
real
see
quick.
the end of the film?
No, I'm talking about the beginning.
No, but did you see the end of the
No.
film? Okay,
The fucking
was that a griffin?
Griffin? I want to call it
Yo,
Griffin.
why didn't they just? He made it seem like, hey, just take one of my birds during the film. So if they have a bunch of griffins, they could have wiped out that whole army
That
because that
motherfucker-
griffin took
he
out
was-
like 80 of
he was
the
taking
motherfuckers.
Everybody out.
Just that one?
Yeah,
Yes,
he was.
yeah.
he literally
fucking
was,
a lot of people.
and nobody could damage him. He was just biting him.
There's
in
only
half
that
and
one time
fucking-
we was flying away and they snatched that nigga from the sky.
But it was only that
But-
one that was like overpowered because of magic. But yeah, I really liked how they did magic. I haven't seen a lot of good magic in films, and they did a lot of good magic shit in this film. But the actors, the dude that did the magic that wasn't the Guardian, I didn't really feel that shit.
I feel like
Why the fuck could
I
they have
like-
done Aragon like that?
I know, fuck.
I feel like I was almost waiting to see the orcs. Like, I wanted to get through the human part so I can see.
That is true.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
the human ports.
You felt more for
Yeah.
the fucking orcs.
Yeah.
I
Like
wanna
when
see
that dude was dying, I'm like, fuck,
Yeah.
that's some real
I didn't
shit.
think he was actually gonna. I didn't think he was gonna die.
The main character
I thought
dies
the
in
niggas were
the
gonna
fucking
help
film.
him. Like,
Yeah.
hey, he cheated, so therefore
Yeah.
we don't have to respect any of our rules now.
Because they're shook. They're shook about getting fucking sucked up.
Getting the suck.
And I was thinking like, F that, like I would just gather the home like, hey, let's just all just gang up on this nigga.
Yeah.
But
Yeah, but did you see those 3 dudes that went past him, dissed him, and then
he
died?
can only do so much. It's like then he'll lose his whole army, and then there's like no point. Like no one's gonna fight for me.
Yeah, but see, this is the thing. The whole movie, I was thinking, why doesn't he just do all this shit himself? Literally, he could have
Yeah,
killed
he could've
everybody.
everybody.
Like,
And then that one nigga he had tied up beside him and just
Oh,
kept
my
siphoning
God.
his life like every 5 minutes. That was fucked up. Like,
missed
I'd have been
all
like,
that
nigga,
shit.
just take all of it right
Yeah.
now.
did you see that scene?
No.
Oh,
I missed
man.
all
It's
that.
like, kill me, please.
He was just
Yo, for real, he was just like
That was-
torturing him while giving himself like power. I was like, damn, man. That's how they need to make like Thanos in the fucking.
yeah.
That's hardcore.
But to like one of the actual like popular superheroes, just Tony Stark, he's just like.
Like fucking Loki.
Yeah,
in the Lego game.
sounds like
Oh,
that.
yeah. So, what did you not like about it? What are you staring at? The door?
She waiting for Deanna.
It sounds like someone will come to see it.
Alright, just hurry up.
I don't. There's a lot of things that I don't think I like
Didn't we talk about this
Um,
like our last review?
because of what I didn't understand. Like, I wanted to know the backstory of it. Like,
You actually wanted to know the
because
backstory
it's just hard to focus on it and keep your attention instead of like, oh yeah, well there's gonna be action and looking forward to that. Instead of, oh, I actually get it. Like, I can get the basic plot of it, but yeah, they have a guardian. Why do they need a guardian? Like, where did he come from? All that's like, there's just, I want to know the backstory of it. So that's there.
So did this film make
She's thinking
you?
all that bullshit?
I mean, you were asleep.
I didn't sleep through the movie.
Yeah.
So
I wouldn't think
she has a
that
lot
shit
more to
was
say than
really-
you.
Yeah. You
So
just
did
sit
this
there.
film make you more interested in learning the backstory?
Yeah, it did, but it's just like at the same time with the movie.
Okay, wait. We're done with the cons, right?
Yeah, we're done with the cons.
All right. So let's talk about.
Unless I can think of
Talk
another
about what
one.
we did like.
I think we already listed a lot of the shit we did. Like the CGI was super nice.
Really nice.
The battles were nice.
Yeah.
Some of them were. The only one I didn't like was
Which one?
the commander ones.
Oh, that last one.
Yeah, the last
Cut his
I
nuts off.
like that shit.
Because they were
Well, because you
they were
didn't like the dude.
best.
You didn't
No,
like
no,
the
no.
dude.
It's not because I didn't like the dude, but I like the other orc dude. He was dope. But it's like they built it. I mean, they're like the two best ones on both sides.
Yeah,
And
but
then
the
it's
dude
just like-
wasn't the best fighter. He was just super brawny and like was fucking everybody up. It
But
wasn't
he was made the best. He was still like the strongest one out of all of them.
Yeah, but the dude didn't do anything like brawny against him. He slid under his legs and cut his fucking nuts. So
And they
it's
stabbed
not
him
like
in
the
the back.
dude. It's not like exactly. Well, I mean, once you
I
get
just
your
wish,
nuts
I
cut,
just
I
wish
mean,
there
you're
was
fucked.
like a better like.
Well,
These are good fighters, and it's just like, oh, okay.
But them kind of
I
fights
don't know about
always
good
end
fighters
quick.
though.
remember in the forest where he saves that kid. He's like, you gotta fight smarter, not harder.
Yeah, that's why I didn't have a problem with
Yeah,
it.
that's why it was. Yeah, that's why it made sense that that they pulled it off. I guess.
Like they couldn't have pulled it off any other way in my mind because if the other dude would have got a blow in, dude should have died.
Yeah, it's over.
So
KO, insta kill.
I kind of just wish they wouldn't have been pitted against each other at all.
Yeah, I don't know.
Or that, yeah,
That
that would
was
been nice.
kind of weird.
But whatever.
And then they just let the fool walk off.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean they should have. I mean respect. That was dope when he was walking away and they're all just like just whatever the fucking symbol for respect was, but that was dope. Yeah, the story was all right. Like they did a really good job at actually making you feel for the orcs more than the humans.
Yeah,
I didn't really give a fuck about any of the humans.
I found
almost.
myself waiting for the human scenes to be over so we can get back to the orcs. And I like that. I like how they set up the sequel, which I hope they make. Cause like shit, at the end of it, I want to know more. Like, cause like the way it's set up, everybody kind of has new jobs. I guess new jobs. The son or his son, the Moses, is supposed to be. I mean, see what happens with that. Because
Yeah, but I feel like they even if they didn't set up the sequel like they did, they could have still done sequels because they did like base level knowledge for this movie because they showed like dwarves and elves and like other races and they weren't even in the fucking movie. Like they didn't help in the war at all. So
that's true. They
Then
can
they
like
could
segue to
explore
something
all
totally
that.
different because there's like undeads and everything, so they can just. That's pretty dope. Actually.
yeah, so I mean, yeah, I just hope it gets good reception because based on like Johnny Boy and even you, I mean, I don't know if they'll make enough money to justify a sequel.
But that kind of makes more sense now because it was kind of like a safe.
Yeah.
Like they didn't want to go too much into it, and then
and they shouldn't have.
say, "Oh, we'll leave room for
It's
something."
the first one.
I don't know if they even played it safe though, but I get what you're saying because I think they took risks. Like having the orcs be the more sympathetic characters than the humans, that's a fucking risk because not a lot of movies do
But
that
it's also a smart move because no one going in would see that happen.
Yeah. That is true.
I mean, like, if y'all want to see movies like this and support it, go out and see it.
Yeah, support Lord of the Rings, motherfucker.
What, go out and pay and see it at a theater?
Yes, when they do those fucking marathons.
Oh, no, it's okay.
Fuck, those are hard to
He
say.
barely made this.
No, but this is a lot more like The Hobbit than it is Lord of the Rings, because Lord of the Rings is too grounded. This is a lot more fantastical. Even though this shit had way more magic than any of those had. This shit had more magic than Harry Potter had. Fuck. So,
This is
there was
like
magic
closer
in
to
Harry
being
Potter?
like Aragon
yeah.
in terms of magic use.
Yeah. Yeah, too bad nobody gave a fuck about Aragon, so whatever. Yeah, so now we should probably just score it. There's not really much else to talk about.
Yeah. Start with Johnny Boy.
I'll give it 5.
Damn.
5 out of 5. No, I'm just kidding.
Top 5.
Oh,
hold up, like why 5? Like I'd rather you explain why you rated it a 5.
Because if I don't understand it, then that's gonna bring it down. Then too boring, that's another down. And then some of that, like, yes, I like the characters, but then some of how they portrayed certain characters, like, I kind of disagreed with. So
Okay,
But then I feel like you're contradicting yourself because you said you want to know more about.
I do want to
so
know.
do like the research behind it, but
Yeah,
Why would
but
you wanna
I'm
do research
saying
if you didn't like it.
yeah, it's like you give it a 5, and you said it was boring, but yet you want to do more work to figure it out.
Well, I'll say this. This movie was like a pleasant surprise for me, but I ain't gonna do any external research to fucking find out about this shit. I'm not gonna play the games. It didn't make me more interested to like read on the lore or anything. I just want to get what the movies gave me.
That would
Like,
probably ruin it for you.
Yeah.
Actually, from gaining
Maybe.
the knowledge between
Maybe.
the difference between Warcraft and World of Warcraft, I wouldn't want to play Warcraft.
Yeah.
All right, so she gave it a 5. I'm gonna give it like a 7.5.
Fuck, man.
Give it a 7.5.
Yeah, damn.
You were giving it a 7.5, but
I
you
was-
was
the same
dissing
rating.
this shit.
I said it was okay.
7.5 is not okay.
7.5 is okay. That's a pass. That's a C plus. That's a C. That's a C. Like, I'll pass you. It was entertaining. I like the CGI. It was like,
You know what?
That's what teachers say. Hey, you got a 75. Like, you
It's like
entertained
I
me,
get like,
but
I get the, just
you entertained
the,
me
it's like,
last night, but
You understand what you're doing here, but it's like, not that good.
You don't got no mastery.
Yeah.
I'll give it an 8. How about that?
Fine, I'll give
Just
it a
to
7.
one up me.
No,
The
just
0.5
because
up me?
no, because in the theater, because I was thinking 7.5, and like the more I think about it, the more I think about that last hour, the more I enjoyed it,
Yeah.
and you know I'm gonna give it an 8. Yeah, I liked it.
Yeah, I'll give it a 7.
It's
So
weird.
not 7.5.
It's weird that
You think
Daniel gives it an
7.5.
8 and that you gave it a 7.5 because you seemed like you enjoyed it a hell of a lot more than he does.
You looking at me?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm like, who the fuck is this motherfucker looking at? I said at the start, I prefaced my shit. I said, I think I liked it more than everybody.
Yeah.
Yeah, but then...
Therefore, your rating should be higher than
But it's
Daniel's.
also a personal...
No, but
He
I-
said he thinks
Yeah, I think. So,
It is
before
a
we started
7.5.
talking about it, but I
I
give it an 8.
guess.
what's more surprising to me is that Daniel even liked it.
I know.
I mean,
I didn't know I was
he will.
gonna like it. I think it's because I came in with no expectations at all.
Well, like, if we're being honest, I didn't think it was going to be a good movie. Just like, off the previews and everything.
It was not that I thought it was gonna be bad.
I thought...
I didn't know what to expect, and then I was surprised at how well it was.
Yeah, well, I gave it a 7. Because apparently I don't know, bite off this nigga over here. So I give it a 7. I'll go down because
Yeah, you will.
I did like to see. That was a good one. That was a good one. Set myself over that one.
He goes down.
Yeah, you really did.
I'll digress to a 7.
Yeah, you will.
That's, you fucking like fucking Pablo. That's not what that shit means.
All right,
Calculades.
I didn't even
For the
see
20
enough
minutes.
of it to give it a rating.
I agree. It's good because I was gonna question any rating.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
I still
waiting
want to
for it.
hear what you have to say,
I
so we can.
So we'll disclaim it by saying like, from what you saw.
from what shit.
From 30 minutes.
Yeah, it's probably all together with like waking up. It was probably 30 minutes total. How long is the movie?
You know what was
2
funny?
hours.
It seemed long, but I think
Yeah.
it was
Only like 2
maybe
hours.
less than 2 hours.
It wasn't even 2 hours.
What kind of
The Conjuring
Because
is
the
longer
previews
than
were
this.
long as fuck. The
So
movie start,
we'll say from what I saw, I'll give it a 7.
Alright, nah, just.
I wasn't mad at it. I wasn't like super
couldn't be
pleased
mad at
with
it.
it.
You
Like,
couldn't be disappointed at it either.
There's no explanation you can give.
Yeah,
like,
just you're digging your hole deeper. Like,
it was alright from what I saw.
All right, man.
alright,
Like, okay, put it this way, I would go back to see it so I could see the whole thing.
okay, that's
alright.
that's pretty good.
That's what we should say. Would you go watch it to actually finish it?
Yeah, I'd go back to the movies to watch the whole thing.
Well,
Rating.
I think is that it?
Yeah.
Yeah,
All
that's
right,
it.
I think that's it. All right, we'll see you in the next one. Peace.
Mooks out.